Hello planners, my name is Alicia. I am a planner and stationery enthusiast. If you are new here, I do plan with me's and the occasional unboxing or review, and if you're already a subscriber, thank you very much for coming back. Today we are going to be unboxing this new planner cover from Yard The Leathersmith. If you follow me over on Instagram, you will have already seen some pictures of this planner. But let's get stuck in. Let's open it and show you guys what I got. So this was a custom order planner that I ordered through Instagram by DMing Yard The Leathersmith, and Zach was so nice to work with. He helped me kind of pick out what I did and didn't want. So it comes in this beautiful dust bag, which I actually will be using to travel with so that I can protect this planner in my handbag. So here we have the cover. So it is a standard TN size made to fit about 6 inserts. It does fit more. I'll show you guys that in a little while. So yeah, it is made out of full grain cow leather. It is called kudu leather. It's named that because it is treated and finished to look like an antelope or kudu leather. So let me get it opened up here. It does come with a button clasp that I was able to pick out myself. And then we have quite a few pockets here. So we have this pocket here, a sectorial pocket, a large pocket there, another large pocket here, 3 card slot pockets and a pocket here. And there is also this front pocket. Now, I did ask for this to be edge leather. I wanted it to be quite distressed and loved looking. And the fact that I got one with a little scar and with this discoloration just makes me so happy. It really gives off that natural leather vibe, which is exactly what I was looking for. So I am going to go into a few details about the type of leather that it is and the tanning process that went into this specific leather. So when it comes to leather, there is 3 different qualities available. The lowest quality is a genuine leather. It is basically different scraps of leather that have been bonded together, so basically glued together and then stamped and treated to still have that leather appearance. It is still leather, but it is just on the lower end because it is scraps that have been just thrown together and glued together. The next one is top grain leather, which is made from full grain leather, but it has been sanded down to remove any imperfections. It's then been stamped and colour treated so that it has a uniform colour throughout. This, on the other hand, is full grain leather. So you'll see the little colour discoloration here from the natural cowhide. You'll also see the edges here and the scarring, which I personally absolutely love. It is a sturdier leather because it is the full hide. It hasn't been sanded down or anything. And this is the best quality leather that you can get, is the full grain, because it hasn't been like sanded down, it hasn't been mishmashed together. It is as it is, which I personally love. It does mean that it is a way sturdier leather, like it's a thicker leather. So if you guys don't want that like thickness, then maybe have a look at the lower quality leathers. This one is vegetable tanned, which means that it is tanned over a 1 to 2 month process where the leather is repeatedly dipped in natural tannins to get the desired colour. That's opposed to a process called chrome tanning, which is where the water molecules are removed from the leather using chromium. It is not very environmentally friendly. It causes quite a lot of toxic wastewater. And also it softens and thins the leather so that the quality isn't actually as good by the end process. All of this information has been supplied to me by Zach. He did give me quite a lot of informative links, which I will leave below if you guys want to learn more about how our leather planner covers are created. I think it's so important for us to know the origins of the leather that we're using, and also for us to know the process that went into making them. So if you're going for a genuine leather that's been chrome tanned, you'll then know that that has had a greater impact on the environment, as opposed to going for a vegetable tanned full grain leather. So enough about the leather. If you guys do have any further questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below or DM me over on Instagram, and I'll give you any information that I have. So this cover is definitely the sturdiest cover that I own. The hardware is absolutely beautiful. It's brass, which if you guys have seen anything over on my Instagram, you guys will know that I love my brass accessories. And then we have 4 strings here. They are quite elasticated strings. If you wanted ones that have a little bit less give, you can always replace them. The mechanism for how they're attached is super easy to replicate if you wanted to replace the strings. I actually like mine with a little bit of give because of how stuffed this planner will be. I like to be able to move around or like flex out the inserts if I need to. So now what we'll do is we will pop in and kind of set this up, and I'll talk you through what inserts I'll be using, and then I'll go over pricing and timeline for how long it took this planner to get to me. So first off here, we have this pouch here. It is not the Traveller's Company one. It is a Motorm canvas pouch. It does the job. The zip is quite a bit chunky, I will say that. So I like to keep the zip on the bottom so it doesn't interfere with me as much. And then I have here the Good I always do this. The Good Ink Impressions TN insert. I absolutely love these. They're Tomoe River paper. The grid on this, I think I went for, I can't remember. Let me double check. Excuse the ruler sound. The grid on this is, oh my god, that's so small and I can't get up closer. You'll see my head. I think it's 4.7. It's whatever the same size as the Hobonichi grid is. I love this. It's Tomoe River paper, so I can write in it with the same pens that I would in my cousin. I don't need to worry about like which pen works and which one doesn't. Then over here, by the time you guys see this video, this insert will have been released. This is my collab with MOMYEPLANS. It is a self-care bundle, so it does cover quite a few different things here. I love this. I fill mine out throughout the day, so I do a morning session and an evening session. It has a little bit here for I'm grateful for, so you can pop in everything that you are grateful for on that day, your moods in the morning, afternoon, and evening. Then this section here is possibly my favorite. It is the reasons. So say, for example, if you have had a really good day for a few days in a row, you can pop in here and see what reasons have contributed to me being in such a good mood. So say if it's I got happy mail every day that week, or I was talking to a certain person every day that week, you'll be able to come back and see that's what improved my mood. Or you'll be able to look at, on the opposite side of the scale, if you're having a really bad day and you have physical pain, or you have your period, or you have anything like that, you can come back in and see these are the reasons that affected my mood, so that you can look at that retrospectively and see how you can improve it in the future. Then we have 3 things that made me smile, self-explanatory. Daily affirmations in the context of I am, so I am strong, I am brave, I'm able to do hard things, stuff like that. Then 3 things I look forward to tomorrow, another self-explanatory one. What I did for me today, it was really important for me to have this section included, because I think a lot of us who have very busy lives, or even people like myself who currently aren't working and we're just trying to keep the house together, it's very difficult for us to actually take that time and do something specifically for us and for our well-being. When I first started filling out this insert, mine was just, I filled out this insert. Now it's things like I had a bubble bath, or I tidied up my office, which I need to do almost every day. And then we have a section down here that just says just write. Just get in there, do your daily journaling, and just dump out everything that's in your brain. Write it all down, get it out of your head and onto paper. I love this insert. I've been using it like as consistently as possible and I adore it. Then at the back of the insert here, you have the option to print off a habit tracker. You don't have to print this if you have your habits elsewhere, but it is included in the bundle. And I just have all of the habits that I want to track. I also have my spending here, so low spend, no spend, or high spend. And I do put my mood in here as well. Just a very basic, is it a good day, an okay day, or a bad day? So that way I can see the correlation between spending and mood, because that is something that I've noticed I need to keep track of in my life. And that is that collaboration bundle. It releases on the 27th of June. So you guys should be able to get this by the time this video goes up. So let me pop those together. They all fit together on one string because I have them stuck together with an elastic. And then these are my next two inserts here. So these are my memory keeping inserts. At the moment, I'm using these two. I will be moving into a Kinbor when I fill up these inserts. So I have my monthly ones. It says April 2022 because that's when I started it. I will put the end month underneath that when I finish. And then I just have some stickers from some brands that I love. And this is just, I go in and I pop in my highlight from every single day. It isn't always a highlight. Sometimes it's just the contributing factor to that day. Like, what was the biggest thing that happened? Then I have my weekly memory keeping inserts. So you guys will have seen this over on my Instagram if you follow me. I have posted a few of my spreads there. So that is those two inserts, and they are going to go in the middle here. So I'm just going to pop them on the two middle strings because they don't need a string of their own. And then I have these two inserts. So this one at the moment is my physical health insert. I'm not going to do a flip through of it. It is exceptionally personal. It goes through all of my physical or mental health symptoms actually. And it also has my weight, my meal plans, my medication, everything like that gets tracked and popped in this insert. And then this one I haven't started to use yet. I am going to be starting it on the 1st of July. This is where I'm going to be doing my daily reflections and my personal journaling from now. I'm not sure if that video would have went up by yet, but I do have a Q3 planner lineup video in the works. It may be up by now, I'm not sure, but that will cover pretty much why there's a need for this. I want to start showing my journaling pages in my cousin on social media, but at the moment I pop a lot of personal stuff in there. So this insert here will be specifically for that personal journaling stuff. So that can go on the back here because it's now been elasticated together. And that is 6 inserts and a motorn pocket. So let's see how she closes. And not a problem whatsoever. There is actually still room in this for another insert if I wanted to put it in there, which is ideal. I asked Zach for enough room for around 6 inserts and 100% delivered. I could probably fit 7 or 8 in here. I'm not going to because I don't need that many inserts. If I was to do one book July, this would be my one book. I'm not going to because I know I won't stick to it. It's a waste of time and a waste of inserts because I'll start an insert and I won't finish it. But that is my Yard and the Leathersmith cover. I do also have a little bit of deco, just a tiny bit of deco that I want to pop in here. And then while I'm setting up the deco here, I'll tell you guys a little bit more about the ordering process. So for ordering this, I reached out to Zach on Instagram. Their Instagram is Yard Leathersmith. I'll pop a link to them below. I reached out and I explained, well, I introduced myself, explained what I was looking for, and I got a price point for it. I think this came, not including shipping, to around $80, which, as you guys will know, for a custom leather planner cover, that is exceptionally reasonable, especially with the fact that it is full grain leather. So I reached out, I explained what I wanted, I was given a time frame, and then I paid for it through PayPal. Now, I ordered this and had the full order finalized. We had agreed on what I wanted on May 29th. It was finished, and the finished product was posted to their Instagram page on the 14th of June. It shipped the following day on the 15th of June, which I believe was a Wednesday, and I had it the following Tuesday, the 21st. I could have had it on the Monday. I had it between the Monday and Tuesday. I'm not 100% sure because my memory is terrible. But yeah, so it was like the whole process of ordering and getting it to me was less than a month, especially with the fact that I knew it had shipped and it came to me like within 3 or 4 working days was phenomenal. I would highly recommend working with Zach. I am going to be reaching out to them for another cover, not for a TN. I will be reaching out to them for a cover for my bullet journal, because as you guys may have seen, my bullet journal is currently black and white. The cover is black and white, and it doesn't fit with anything else in my planning system at the moment. Everything else is browns and neutrals. Let me actually pull it over here. So this is my bullet journal. It's a Nuna by Brand Book, and it's black and white. They don't currently do a brown cover, which is devastating to me, but it is what it is. So I will get a leather cover for this in probably the same leather, because I love this leather. It's chunky, it's perfect, it's everything I want from a leather. So that will probably be the route I go down for this, and then it can match the rest of my planning setup. Yeah, so I would highly recommend this. The stitching is beautiful, the clasp is stunning. I absolutely love this clasp. I love that it's a button. And the fact that I was able to specifically ask for edge leather because I wanted that aged look, and Zach knew exactly what I meant and what I was going for with that aged leather, and it's just so beautiful. So yeah, if you guys are interested, I will leave Zach's Instagram down below. Reach out to Yard and the Leathersmith, and they will be more than happy to help you come up with your custom planner cover. And yeah, 100% would recommend. It was a wonderful experience, and I will be going through it again. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and happy planning.